Good morning, students. In this session, we will discuss about factors influencing on the rate of reaction here in chemical kinetics. Then, from chemical kinetics here, we have weightage 6 mass. 6 mass weightage. You will get 6 mass weightage in according to PU board here. One is you will get 1 mark question. 1 mark question you will get 1 here, and 5 marks question you will get 1 it is. And 5 plus 1 equal to 6 mass. You will get 6 mass here. That is in 5 marks question you will get in question paper 30th question carries 5 marks, that is from chemical kinetics, and in 4th question part A you will get 1 mark question here. That's why 1 mark question in part A you will get 1 mark question 1, and in part there is D here you will get 5 marks question here. That 5 marks question is 1 here. 30th question from chemical kinetics, and 4th question part A will get from it is chemical kinetics. The total weightage is 6 marks it is. Then what are the factors influencing the rate of a reaction? The rate of a reaction depends on concentration of reactants. As concentration changes, the rate of reaction also changes. That's why here dependence of rate of reaction with respect to concentration. Then for example here for the chemical reactions we are writing here, that is the rate of a chemical reaction at a given temperature. The rate of, for example, this is rate of reaction, this is a chemical reaction here. The rate of this chemical reaction, the rate of chemical reaction at a given temperature depends upon concentration of reactant, concentration of one or more reactants and products. As concentration of reactant product changes, rate also changes. That's why here the rate of a chemical reaction depends upon concentration of one or more reactants and products. Then here the representation of rate of a reaction with respect to concentration is called as rate law. Is called rate law. For example, here consider a reaction, consider a hypothetical reaction here. Consider general reaction that gives. Consider the general reaction that gives A plus B gives C plus D. Here this is called as general reaction here. Here you using this is. Instead of writing here this like this, you are writing coefficients also here. This is A, and this is B, and B, and this is a small c, capital C, and this is D, and this is D. This is a general reaction. This is consider a general reaction. This is a general reaction. For this general reaction here, rate can be written as rate according to a law of mass action. Here rate of a reaction is directly proportional to molar concentration of reactants. That is rate that is proportional to molar concentration reactant, that is concentration of A and its power is A, and concentration of B here its power is B. Here this is A and B are small a small b are called exponents of reactants concentration A and B respectively here. Then according to law of mass action, the rate of a reaction is proportional to the product of molar concentration of reactants. Then rate equal to by using proportionality constant we are adding new constant, that is K, and this is called as concentration of A, and A this is concentration of B, this is B, and here this is rate law, or this is called as rate law. This is rate law here, are also called as rate equation, also called rate equation or rate law. And what is K here? K nothing but a rate constant, where K is called as rate constant. That is, how do you define rate constant here? That is, rate of a reaction is equal to rate constant when the concentration of A equal to 1 mole per liter and concentration of B equal to here 1 mole per liter. That is, the concentration of A and B reactants are taken as there is unity here. Then in that case rate equal to rate constant. Then rate of a chemical reaction, rate of a chemical reaction when the concentration of reactant taken as unity is called as rate constant. That's why rate constant is defined as nothing but the rate of a chemical reaction when the concentration of reactant taken as unity. This is called as rate constant definition. When the concentration of reactants are taken as unity here, then that rate of reaction nothing but a rate constant it is. Then here this is for this reaction, that is rate that proportional to concentration of A and B here, and the rate equal to K and A to the power of A and B to the power of B it is. Then here this is also expressed in the form of here rates. In some cases here rate equal to here K into concentration of A, and this is X, and concentration of B, and this is Y, and where X and Y nothing but where exponent X and Y maybe it is maybe equal to, that is exponents of A and B here in this expression it is. Here the exponents of A and B may or may not be equal to this X and Y here in the rate law expression. Rate law expression it is. Then here what is X and Y here? That is rate of a order of a reaction with respect to A here, and this is order of a reaction here with respect to B here. This is called as X and Y, and the sum of X plus Y, the sum of X plus Y in the rate law expression gives here this is overall order of reaction, that gives overall order of reaction. This is here it gives overall order of reaction, overall order of reaction, overall order of reaction is. That's why here in the chemical reaction, that is rate equal to K, A to the power of X and beta power of Y, X plus Y nothing but the sum of the powers, the sum of the powers of concentration of reactant in the rate law expression nothing but order of reaction here. That's why here X plus Y nothing but overall order of reaction, where X nothing but order with respect to A and Y nothing but order with respect to B. Then what is order here? Order nothing but what is order here? What is order nothing but here? Sum of here is order nothing but here it is the concentration power, the concentration power raised in the rate law expression of each reactant in a rate law expression is called as order of reaction. This is overall order of reaction here. For this reaction here, general reaction here, X and Y are exponents of in the rate law expression here, and X and Y exponents of X and Y exponents are may be equal or may not be equal to stoichiometric coefficients in the balanced chemical equations it is. That is here this is also done taken as it is X and Y, it is X and Y here, and they may be equal or may not be equal to exponents of it is that is coefficients of rate law expression it is. For example, here in this equation, for example, we will take an example like this is an example here. This is 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2, and for this reaction here we are writing rate nothing but rate equal to rate constant here, and what is the concentration of NO here? This is the concentration of NO here, and the coefficient is here is 2 here, and this is O2 here with respect to O2 here, this is 1 here. This is called rate law expression according to balanced chemical equation. This is according to balanced chemical equation here, with respect to NO order is 1, with respect to O2 order is this is 1, with respect to NO order is 2 here. Then overall order of the reaction becomes it is 2 plus 1 equal to 3. This is overall order of this chemical reaction. Okay. Then here this is here it is equal. Here order is 3 it is. But in some chemical reactions, here for this reaction, this is 2H2O2 gives 2H2O plus O2 here in the presence of this alkaline medium. This is I minus here, there is iodide as a catalyst, here. Then here 2H2O nothing but hydrogen peroxide, decomposition of hydrogen peroxide gives 2H2O plus O2 here. For this reaction rate equal to K into here H2O2 concentration, here power is 1, here coefficient is 2, here power is this order is 1 here. In this case here, this is in the balanced chemical equation here. For this reaction here, the coefficients of reactants and order of reactants are same, but here in this balanced chemical equation here, the coefficient of reactant is 2 here coefficient order is equal to 1. That's why here in a balanced chemical equation here, the coefficients of a reactants and order of reaction is not equal here. That may be here order may be, there is exponent, this exponent value here order may be different from it is there is a balanced chemical equation. It is not possible to predict the order of a reaction here merely by seeing the balanced chemical equations. Means here order of a reaction is experimental quantity. Order of a reaction is experimental quantity, but it is not theoretical quantity. Since here with respect to balanced chemical equation here, we expected order is 2 here, but if you are doing experiment here according to experimental procedure here, then Decomposition of H2O2 is first order reaction. Here order is 1 it is. That's why here order is nothing but sum of the powers. Order nothing but sum of the powers sum of the powers of concentration of reactants here in a rate law expression, nothing but order of reaction it is. This is the definition of order. And order of reaction here is 1, here order of reaction it is 3, here this is third order, this is for the first order here. With respect to NO this is second order, with respect to O this is called first order. Like that we have different types of orders. In some cases we have this zero order also it is. And order may be here, order may be it is 0, order may be 0, order may be it is 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. Order maybe it is this is a whole number 0, 1, 2, 3 here, and fraction also, in some cases also fraction also. Okay, this is about this order of a chemical reaction. This is one of the most important questions asking in examinations here. What is the order of reaction like this is? And order and molecularity is both are different is. Okay, then here in this case, here what is the order for this reaction here? Rate equal to K NO here, this is 2, this is 1 here. Sum of the powers here, this is power is 2, here power is 1 here. By adding 2 plus 1 you get 3 here. This is the sum of the powers of concentration terms. Sum of the powers of concentration terms in the rate law expression is called as order of reaction it is. Like that we are calculating this order of reactions. Then we have so many examples here to find out order of reactions. For example, here we have for general reactions, for this reaction you have some reactions based on order here. This is find outing this is balance chemical. This is the equation. For general equation you have this like this. This is for general equation A plus B gives C plus and D here D. And for this we are writing a rate, that is rate equal to here, rate equal to, and this is K, and this is a to the power X, and this is B here, B to the power Y. Here coefficients are A and B it is, but here exponents are X and Y it is. That equal to, what is X and Y it is? That is here X plus Y nothing but overall order of reaction. Overall order of reaction is. Then here X and Y may or may not be equal to, it is stoichiometric coefficients in the balanced chemical equations. In some cases they are equal, in some cases they are not equal, and it is not possible to predict the order of a reaction by theoretical methods. It is order nothing but it is a experimental quantity, quantities. Then here see in this case here we find outing that is unit of rate constant for different orders. For example, this is called as a rate equal to here. For example, this is A gives it is a products. Here A gives it is products here. Consider general equation here. Then for this one writing K, this is A here, and this is rate equal to here, rate equal to, and K into here power is 1. Power 1 is nothing but this is called as here power of the concentration reactant is 1, nothing but this is called as first order. If it is 0 order, if it is 2 second order, like this. Then rate equal to here for zero order reactions, first we taken zero order reaction, here rate equal to K and A, this is called as 0. Any power 0 equal to 1, thus this is called as rate equal to K. Then what is the unit of rate constant here? The unit of rate constant thing, but this is 1 here. Then in this case, what is the unit of rate? Rate of reaction unit is, we know that here there is K equal to this is rate. And what is the unit of rate here? Rate unit nothing but mole per liter per second. Mole per liter per second. That's why here for a zero order reactions, rate constant unit is mole per liter per second. Like this we determine it is unit of rate constant of zero order reactions. Or it is also written in the form of like this. For example, here rate equal to here K into this is K, and K equal to what? K equal to here rate by this is A, this is 0. And what is the unit of rate of reaction? Mole per liter per second. And what is the unit of concentration here? Concentration is mole per liter, this is power 0. And any power 0 equal to 1 it is. That's why here unit is mole per liter per second. This is for zero order reaction. For zero order reaction, rate constant unit is mole per liter per second. Similarly, here for first order reaction, here rate equal to K into, this is a power 1 this, then K equal to here rate by, this is the rate by concentration of 1, and the rate unit is mole per liter per second. Then what about here concentration? This is mole per liter, and mole per liter get cancels, you will get only per second. A rate constant unit for first order rate constant unit is per second. Similarly, here for second order reactions, here rate equal to, here for second order rate equal to K into, this is second order, power is 2, here is, then K equal to here rate by this concentration term square, that is, here this is a mole per liter per second. And what is the unit of this one is? This is called mole per liter square, that is equal to here, this is mole per liter, and this is mole per liter square. Then you will get this is, here mole comes to this in the numerator, you will get this is mole becomes per mole, and per liter becomes liter here, and this is called as per second. This is the unit of rate constant for second order reaction. Per mole liter per second, mole per liter second, this is for zero order rate constant, and this is for first order, this is called second order. Like that, here by knowing this rate constant, by knowing the rate constant units, here we can also predict the order of reaction. For example, here if the rate constant of a reaction is mole per liter per second, that is called zero order. If rate constant unit is for first order is per second, here that's why if rate constant unit value is per second, that is called as first order. In case of second order, here the rate constant unit is per mole liter per second. Based on here rate constant units, we are also identifying the nature of the order, whether it is zero order, first order, or second order, like this. Then for example, here we have some examples based on this one here, that is zero order, first order, second order, like this. Here we have some of the problems like this. Here rate constant of a reaction is 2.3 into 10 to the power of minus 5. This is a liter per mole per second. What is the order? Like this. What is the order? Here, what is the unit of rate constant? Unit of rate constant here is liter per mole per second. Liter per mole per second. This is called as second order. This is second order reaction is. Then what about here? This second one here. Rate constant of a reaction is 3.0 into 10 to the power of minus 3 per second. What is the order? What is the order of the reaction here? Here this unit of rate constant is per second here, that indicates this is called as first order, like this. Then like this here this is a rate constant of a reaction equal to, here this is a 2.9 into 10 to the power of minus 6 mole per liter per second. Here what is the order of the reaction? Here this is the unit of rate constant is mole per liter per second. Here this is called as zero order reaction. Based on the rate constant unit, here we are identifying the here order of the reactions. Liter per mole per second is a second order, per second is a first order, mole per liter per second is a zero order. This type of questions are asking in examinations. Here they are most important calculations. Then this is about order, and what is the order here? Order nothing but sum of the powers of concentration terms, sum of the powers of concentration terms raised in the rate law expression, nothing but order of reaction. Order of reaction, maybe it is 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, or even also it is fraction also is. Okay. Then after knowing the order here, and we have one more topic regarding here is molecularity of reactions. This is about order of reactions. And what is molecularity here? Molecularity of a reaction. Molecularity of a reaction. Here molecularity of a reaction nothing but here that is the number of molecules which are involved in an elementary reactions. Here that is, for example, you are taking this is called as ammonium nitrate. This is ammonium nitrate, and decomposition gives ammonium nitrate, and decomposition gives it is N2 plus H2O. This is ammonium nitrate, and decomposition gives it is N2 here plus it is 2H2O. And this is called as unimolecular reaction. This is called unimolecular. Unimolecular means what? Uni nothing but only one molecule involved in an elementary reaction. This is called as unimolecular reaction. If only one molecule involved in a collision, or if one molecule involved in a reaction, that is called as unimolecular reactions. Then similarly here, this is a reaction. It is 2HI here gives H2 plus I2. That is, when the two HI molecules collide each other simultaneously, when the two HI molecules collide simultaneously, here you will get H2 plus I2 here. This is an elementary reaction. In an elementary reaction, here two molecules are simultaneously collide to give it is products like H2 and I2 here. Here two molecules are involved for collisions here. This is called as bimolecular reaction. This is called bimolecular reaction. Similarly, here this is 2NO here plus O2 gives 2NO3. This is 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. This is a reaction. Here 2NO plus O2 gives 2NO2. This is 2NO nothing but two molecules of NO and one molecule of O2 can collide simultaneously here to give 2NO2. This is in a elementary reaction. Here three molecules, two NO molecules and one O2 molecules collide simultaneously here to give a product like 2NO2 here. This is called as a termolecular reaction or trimolecular reactions. Trimolecular reactions. Like that here, depending upon the number of molecules which are involved in a elementary reaction, here the molecularity can be, it is unimolecular, or it is bimolecular, or it is a termolecular reactions it is. And more than 3 molecules are very rare here, very rare cases here, they undergo different mechanisms it is. Okay. Then this is about molecularity of reaction. Here molecularity nothing but number of molecules which are involved, in an elementary reaction to give product, that is called as molecularity. Here depending upon number of molecules involved in elementary reaction to collide to give products, here the molecularity can be it is unimolecular or bimolecular or trimolecular. Like this we are classified as molecularity of a reaction. And molecularity of reaction maybe it is 1 or 2, it is 3. Here 1 means unimolecular, 2 means bimolecular, 3 nothing but termolecular reactions it is. And molecularity here cannot be 0, cannot be 0, it is not fraction. Molecularity is always a whole number, it is not a 0, it is not a fraction it is. Okay. Then that is the difference between molecularity and order of a reactions. Then here what is the difference between molecularity and order of a reactions? The difference between molecularity and order of a reaction nothing but here what is the difference molecularity and order of a reaction. Sometimes in questions they are asking what is the difference between molecularity and order of a reaction. Here this is order of a reactions and molecularity of a reaction. Molecularity of a reaction and order of a reaction. Order of a reaction may be 0, or this is 1, 2, 3, or this is fraction, even though it is fraction. But molecularity is always it is a whole number, it is not number. It cannot be 0, it can be 0 and fractions, it can be 0 and fractions. Then second one here, this is order is applicable only for as elementary as well as complex reactions. Here this is one difference. And second one here, order may be applicable to elementary reactions as well as complex reactions. Here complex reactions. And here molecularity is applicable only for this is elementary reactions. This is only for elementary reactions, not for complex reactions. And third one here, this is for a complex reaction, order is given by slowest step. In a complex reaction, order is given by order is given by R is given by slowest step of the reaction. Here it is, reaction here, and here this is molecularity is order of in a complex reactions, order is given by slowest step here, and the slowest step of a reaction determines the order of reaction, and the slowest step of a reaction here is equal to its molecularity, and the slowest step of the reaction determines here, that is order of reaction. That's why here the slowest step is same as the order as well as overall the reaction. Molecularity of the slowest step and molecularity of the slowest step is the same as molecularity of the slowest step. This is molecularity of the slowest step is the same as is equal to order of the reaction, order of the reaction is equal to molecularity of the slowest step of the reaction. It is okay. That is the difference between order of a reaction and molecularity of reaction. Here molecularity maybe it is 1, 2, 3. 1 means unimolecular, 2 means bimolecular, here 3 means trimolecular here, and here order maybe it is the sum of the powers of concentration raised in the rate law expression. Here this is an experimental quantity, here this is an theoretical quantity. It is that the difference between order and molecularity. And order of a reaction can be determined here by experimental techniques, but not theoretical procedure. It is only measured by its experimental techniques. Okay. Here we have some problems based on order. Here, for example, for a reaction, this is for a reaction A plus B gives products. For a reaction A plus B products here, and the rate law is given by rate law for this reaction equal to rate equal to K into here, and A, and this is 1 by 2, and B this is 2 here, 1 by 2 here, and what is the order? This type of problems are asking in examinations. For a reaction A plus B gives products, and the rate law or rate expression equal to here rate equal to K into A to the power of half B to the power of 2. What is the order? Then what is the order here? Order definition is the sum of the powers. And what is the sum of the powers here? That is here this is the power with respect to A, order is half, with respect to B, order is 2. Here this is 1 by 2 plus 2 here equal to 1 by 2 plus 2 is how much? This is we will get this is 1 by 2 here, and by 2 here we will get 1 by this is 2, nothing but 2 by 1 here. You will get 4 plus 2 to the 4 plus 1, this is 5, and 5 by 2 that equal to 2.5. Your order equal to how much? Order equal to 2.5. This is fractional order. 2.5 nothing but fractional order reaction. This is okay. This is one. And the second one here you have this the conversion of molecules X to Y. The conversion of molecules X to Y follows second order. That is rate equal to here K into this is X. This is called second order kinetics. If the concentration of X is increased to 3 times, if this concentration rate equal to this is K into this is concentration increased 3 times, then how will it affect the rate of formation of Y? How many times rate increases for the formation of Y? By increasing concentration of X in 3 times, that is 3 square nothing but this is called as a rate equal to here K, this is 9, that is a rate of reaction equal to 9K. That means a rate increases 9 times. Here by increasing the concentration of X in 3 times. This type of questions can be asked in examinations. It is similarly here for the conversion of reactant here R gives products here, and the rate equal to K into here this is concentration of R is this is called as third order reaction. How many times rate increases? Here by increasing the concentration of R in 3 times, like this. Here rate equal to K into this is 3 here whole cube. Then 3 whole cube nothing how much? Here is 3 into 3 into 3 it is. This is nothing but here rate equal to 27K. Rate increases 27 times it is by increasing concentration of R in 3 times. and this is called as what is the order here? Order nothing but this is called third order. This is called a third order reaction is. Okay, this type of questions asking in examinations here, that is based on rate or the order of a reaction it is. Okay, and also it is this questions also can be modified as here, and the rate of a reaction can be increased 27 times by increasing the concentration of R in 3 times. Then what is the order? Like this, rate of a reaction increases 27 times by increasing the concentration of R 3 times. What is the order? Order is 3 here. Okay, like these questions can be framed based on order of reactions. Okay, this type of questions can be asked in examinations, CET examinations here, and you practice this type of questions based on order of reactions. Okay, like this. Okay, this is half by 2 here. This is called as 5 by 2, that equal to 2.5. This is order is second order. This is a 2.5 order. This is. Then similarly here you calculate order of a reaction here for this is calculate order of a reaction for the rate. Consider reaction A gives B here, rate equal to K into this is A plus B gives products here. This is, and with respect to A this is called as half here, and with respect to B here this is a 2 by 3. Here this is a 3 by 2. With respect to this is a 3 by 2 here. This is a rate. Consider reaction here A plus B gives products here, rate equal to K into A power half and B power 3 by 2 here. Then find out the overall order of the reaction. What is the overall order of the reaction? And overall order nothing but here sum of the powers. What is the power of A? Half. What is the power of B? 3 by 2. That is half plus 3 by 2. That equal to here 4 by 2. That equal to 2. Here order is second order. This is called second order reaction. Okay. Like this, here there are things some based on order. Here you have some problems, numerical problems. Here you practice numerical problems on order of a reaction. It is helpful for in the near CET examinations and NEET examinations. Okay. Thank you. In the next session, we will discuss about derivations regarding first order reaction and zero order reactions. Okay.